Hi, my name is Sarah Connor, and this is my presentation on my community in words and pictures. The current community that I live in is called Kenton, Ohio. A little bit of history is that the city of Kenton is located on the Scioto River in northwest Ohio. It is named after the frontiersman Simon Kenton. Kenton is the seat of Hardin County. The community was incorporated as a village in 1845 and became a city in 1886. An agricultural trade center from early days, industry developed in the city during the latter half of the 19th century as part of the general industrialization of the United States. Since World War II, industrial growth has been spurred by community efforts in order to offset declines in agricultural employment. Physically located almost equal distance from the larger communities of Findlay, Lima, and Marion, the Kenton community is influenced by all three and cannot be considered as part of the metropolitan area of any one of them. Major highways connect Kenton with all parts of the state and considerable Fort Wayne to Columbus and Toledo to Springfield. Truck traffic passes through the city every day. Here's a couple maps. If you look here on the map of Ohio, you can kind of see where in the green star, that's Kenton, and you can kind of see where, Columbus is down middle of the state, Cleveland and Cincinnati, and there's Fort Wayne. The other picture is going to be of Hardin County itself. You can kind of see the outline and the smaller cities that's within, I guess they're actually considered towns, within the community, or within the county. We have Ada, Alger, McGuffey, Mount Victory, Ridgemont right there on the edge, and Forest on the other side. These are the communities that, in my current employment, I actually have to service for the individuals that live in these areas. Here's a little information about demographics. It's a description of Kenton according to the United States Census Bureau. You can see that the census population in 2010 was 8,262, but an estimated as of July 1st of 2015, there was 8,211. The median age for Kenton is 35 and a half. Number of companies, there's 674. Total housing units, it's a fairly populated housing area. It's 3,672 with a median household income of, which is, I guess, for our community is fairly decent, $34,267. The foreign-born population, I was actually surprised that there was this many, that there's actually 51 individuals in the city of Kenton that are from a different area. Race and Hispanic origin, with regards to whites alone, there's majority, which is 7,437, blacks and African Americans being at 73 individuals. We hold no American Indians or Alaskan Natives or Asians, nor do we have any Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islanders. Some other races alone, there's 79, and two or more races, there's 194. We have 540 veterans in our community. A overall description of Hardin County itself, showed you that it's a decent size county. There's 32,058 overall 2015 estimate is at 31,000. So there is a decline on both the Hardin County and Kenton, with the median age about the same as Kenton, 35.2 in Hardin County. Household income is actually a little bit more overall, and that has to do with a neighboring community called Ada having a college in their community, which puts the median household income for Hardin County at $42,670. This also has an increase in the foreign-born population due to Ada, Ohio, putting us at 423. It's individuals below poverty level. We're at 18.9% in Hardin County, which is about what I think it's a little higher than the Kenton itself. You can see there where I broke down the different races, showing you that there's 30,000 whites alone in the Hardin County, and broken down a little bit within the other races, but not by having many at all. I actually added this description of Franklin County. I actually just recently moved back to Hardin County. I was born and raised up until the age of 18 in Hardin County, but moved away and went to school in Franklin County and spent the last 16 years and moved back to Hardin County actually just a month ago. So this is actually just, what I spent the last 16 years of my life experiencing was, a fairly significant difference in population size. Median age is a little different. Obviously, the household income's more in Franklin County. There's more diversity within races as well. Quality of life, I have here, you can see one of our churches for our local community, for Kenton itself. This is talking about the religion. You can see there where I broke down on the other side that the traditions in Hardin County, evangelical Protestants, there's 12.16%. There's 0.9% or 0.19, I'm sorry, percent Black Protestants, mainline Protestants 18%. We have no Orthodox or other, and we have Catholics at 5.61%. And I was actually very surprised that 64.04% are unclaimed and a religion. And due to the fact that there are so many churches in our community, I was kind of surprised that there was such a large percentage that are unclaimed as a religion. Here I'm talking about our poverty level. Basically, our poverty level is due to education. You can see here where there's less than high school graduates. There's 48% poverty level from the ages of 25 and over. High school graduates, 17.5% are in poverty level, and then some college or associate's degree, there's 12.2% still in poverty level. Median earnings in the past 12 months, in the 2014 information, it shows here that the population 25 and over with earnings for the past is at 29,000, and then less than high school and high school graduates, their earnings are about 12,000. High school graduates, including equivalencies, at 28,000. Some college and associate's degrees are earning about 30,000. Bachelor's degrees are earning 33,000, and graduates and professional degrees are at about 40,000 for the city of Kenton. Quality of life, talking a little bit more about our education. We got high school graduates at 59%, Some colleges and associate's degrees, 24.6%. And then less than a high school graduate, between the age of 18 and 24, are 14.9%, which is, I think, a fairly significant amount for the city of Kenton, being that there's out of the little over 1,000 individuals for the city of Kenton that this breakdown for 18 to 24 is for. It's kind of surprising that there's some college, but not much bachelor's degrees. You can see there it says 1.5% have bachelor's degrees, but when it comes to anything beyond that age range, if you look below there, it says population years 25 and over, less than ninth grade education. There's 3.5% of the population have less than a ninth grade education. Between 9th and 12th grade with no diploma, there's 12% of the population. High school graduates is still a fairly decent amount, which is 55.7 between that age range. And then some college and no degree is 15.9%. Associate's degree and bachelor's degrees are pretty low for the community. Associates at 5.7 and bachelor's being at 4.0. Graduates and professionals for this age range is more due to their increased age at 3.2%. Talking here about our crime rates, I was unable to find anything specific about the current year's crime rates or even last year's crime rates. So this is actually a breakdown, obviously you can see here from 2006 to 2014 of the crime rates for the city of Kenton. You can see where overall there's, in the last several years, there's been 5 murders, which for the size of town that we have, that's actually probably a significant amount. I was very surprised on the rapes. I was not expecting to see as many as there are listed on here, because that's not what you hear about, that is publicized. The ones that are talked about the most are obviously your thefts and burglaries, robberies, and auto thefts. There's not many of those. You can see here at the very bottom of that graph where citydata.com crime index is rated or is broken down. It shows there that the higher mean means more crime. It shows the U.S. average at 274.9, and in 2014, Kenton slightly fell under that area of 251.9, which I thought, being just under the U.S. average, was probably not the greatest thing, since we are such a small community and compared to other larger areas. If you see there the picture, you can actually tell that that's a very old picture, considering that the car sitting in front of the building is rather old. That is our courthouse. The courthouse there, you can see underneath, is Hardin County no longer has its own county jail. That is one thing that has gone away over the years. We now share a jail system with the neighboring county, Marion County. So all of our jail inmates go to what's called multi-county jail, which is, like I said, over in Marion, which is about a 30-minute drive away. So if anybody from Kenton or Hardin County needs to visit or anything like that, it is a significant drive for many of our community participants. Important institutions in my community, formal ones. We have Hard Memorial Hospital, International Paper and Plastic. You can see the picture there of both of those. Kenton City Schools, we have farming, Kenton Times, which is our local newspaper, WKTN, which is our local radio station. We have churches and many government agencies. You can see, like I said, the pictures are there of the